What's up, everybody? This your boy Cam Minerva back again with another video. Hey, look, this is something I wanted to talk about for a while now, and it's basically like my issue with the whole red pill and all these other movements that's centered around like the things that women are doing, right? And here's my thing. Let me establish this right off the gate. There's a lot of pertinent information that is being spread in these groups that men need to know, because a lot of men, they weren't raised around truly masculine men that have experiences that can prevent you from ending up in situations. You know, when I take myself for an example, I think about my Uncle Black. You know what I'm saying? I think about my Uncle Dale. I think about my Uncle Jesse on both sides, mother and father side. You know, I think about my father himself. I was raised around masculine men that have various experiences, from being street dudes, from being career oriented, from being true family men, you know what I'm saying, never stepping out, from being playboys to getting shot, like all types of stuff. Like, there was a melting pot of masculine men that could mold you and guide you and push you in the proper direction. And I also come from a system where these men are not going to tolerate failure and tolerate you fucking up. Now, given some of us ended up jumping off the deep end where we couldn't be saved, and that just is what it is. But that don't mean that these men weren't around doing their best to guide us in the proper direction. But as I always say, there comes a point when a man or a female or a child, whatever you want to call it, we start to make our own decisions. And the burden of the parent, the burden ain't on the parent anymore. I'm an adult. My father tried to prevent me from doing a whole bunch of bullshit, but there ain't nothing he can do. I'm grown and I'm not scared of that nigga no more. So it is what it is. But with these groups, they're sharing this information about these women, how they playing games, how they trying to finesse, how they doing this, how they doing that. And all of this information is factual, and it needs to be put out there because, like I said, a lot of men weren't raised around the men someone like myself have been raised around. But there are also a lot of things that these dudes are doing behind the scenes, which is complete fuck shit. Like, a lot of these guys are talking about a life that they don't live. That's number one. You're talking about getting money and you don't get money. You're talking like you're a big playboy, but essentially you're under a woman's thumb. That's not no player shit. That ain't what men do. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, this woman's taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gangster. That ain't player. You know? So you got stuff like that. You have these situations where I call it peacocking, when you have these dudes that be like, hey, look, you know, men are putting up with this, and this, and you shouldn't be doing this, and this, but not me. You know what I'm saying? I get all the women, so that's why you should listen to me. Essentially, these people are selling a product, okay? They're selling a product. And I understand the game is to be sold, not told. So they're well within their rights to try to get them some money. That's all fine and dandy. But they're selling a product. So these people aren't willing to do what it takes to actually see these men be better, which is work on your self-confidence. Work on your self-esteem. You know what I mean? Work on your conversation skills. You can't approach women if you don't know how to talk. You can't approach women if you don't have no confidence. You can't approach women if you don't if your self-esteem is low. You know? You're not even making eye contact. You approach these women. You know? A lot of these guys, you know, you're not working on your self-improvement as a man in general. That is devoid of women. You know, you should be trying to be the best man you could be financially. You know what I mean? I like nice things, so I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna hustle. I'm gonna get what I gotta get, you know, so I can be happy. If a woman's gonna be a part of that, that's amazing and that's great too. We can do this thing together. But ultimately, I'm doing what I do for me. You know, I like to ride vet. I like to buy guns. I like to have money. You know what I mean? So I'm out here hustling, trying to do what I'm gonna do for me. But they not telling these guys that. You can't be a guy that is deficient in so many areas and you think women are gonna fuck with you. There then comes the whole argument about Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray, these men are not as deficient as what you would think. Are they doing the right things? No. Selling drugs, running the streets, all this stuff? No. That's not something you should be doing. That's not a long-term solution. A lot of people don't make it out from that, so I get that. But when it comes to them being masculine, them being protectors, them having confidence, them having self-esteem, you have to be a confident motherfucker to be completely fucking flat broke and you in the club approaching any woman you want. You have to be confident. These men know how to have a good time. Again, if that's who the women choose to deal with, bro, these are situations where you can learn. And a lot of these dudes, you feel like you don't have to learn because on paper you feel like you're better, but in actuality you're not, because the people have spoken. The women don't choose you. So with these red pill dudes, It's all talk and no action. That's my biggest issue. Bro, you have to work on these things as a man, and all of this stuff is devoid of women. Bro, you have to have these qualities to be a leader in essence in itself. You can't be a leader of men if you don't have no fucking confidence. You don't know how to talk to people. Your self-esteem is low. You know, your development is deficient, you know. So it's still a hustle at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I do these videos for free. I'm not charging nobody no money, you know. I'm sharing my life experiences with people, the things that I've learned, and this could potentially be like part one. It could be more than one part, because y'all know I don't do these videos. I don't have a script or anything like that. I'm actually finna go get me a burger or something like that, and that's gonna pretty much be it. But that's pretty much my synopsis. My issue with a lot of these red pill and these movements, man, they're hustling. You know what I'm saying? It's all just a hustle. And you know, if you knew better, you'd do better, man. It's time to stop talking, and it's time to start putting some of these things to action. So if you watch this far, man, make sure you like, share, subscribe. And you know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for showing me love. Appreciate y'all for commenting. Appreciate y'all for watching these videos and sharing them. And I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.